At the start of the movie, a company CEO is shown while telling everyone that she has sent the special super pigs to the different countries. Later they will discover which place is suitable for super breeding. There will be competition after 10 years and a super animals award will be given in it. The caretakers of those animals will also get a reward. The animal who will grow rapidly and will be healthy will be shown to the world. Now 10 years have passed and then a girl is shown after 10 years. Her name was Mija and used to live in the mountain of South Korea. She has kept a sugar pig with her and named it Okja, and she has shown in the forest with Okja. She was collecting some fruits and asked Okja to go into the water. She needs fish and her grandfather has placed a mic at his home with which he can call Mija at any time. Mija and Okja slept in the forest and she takes a shortcut when she awakes. So she will reach home hurriedly and moving speedily her foot slips. She falls down from the mountain but Okja saves her through a rope. It falls down while saving her and then she moves down to find her friend Okja. Then she calls it Okja and thankfully Okja was fine. She hugs it and we discover from it that they were good friends. At night, Mija was having dinner with her grandfather, so her uncle tells her grandfather is coming. He is the uncle who has given her the super pig and he works for that company, which is shown at the start of the movie. And Mija goes to Okja at night to sleep. They have a deep attachment and the next day, her uncle arrives at their home with his team. He has placed a device in Okja's ears with which he discovers Okja's health. The doctor is also shown with her uncle and he breeds the super pigs. The doctor gets shocked to see the super pigs of Mija. He has not seen this kind of super pigs in his life. He tells in an interview, we have sent those super pigs into different countries 10 years ago. We have not seen any super pigs like Okja until now. That's why the title of the super pigs was given to Mija and her grandfather. The doctor asks her grandfather how he kept it and how it is so healthy. He tells them we leave it freely in the mountains and whoever lives near nature will stay healthy. Grandfather takes Mija to her parents' grave and gives her a gold pig and Mija asks, why are you giving it to me? He tells Okja is moving far from you but she says we have bought it so how they can take it. Grandfather says, I lied to you. Okja does not belong to us ever and Mija becomes depressed. Hearing this and her grandfather tells her that tonight the corporation will place it into a different department. Then they will take it to America and Mija becomes depressed hearing this. She was angry with her grandfather why he did not tell her before and runs toward her house. She reaches home but there was none and they have taken Okja. She runs toward the road but she sees they took Okja into a car. She returns home and takes her cold pigs along with money and says I will save Okja. Her grandfather says it has to become the food of other and it is its destiny. We can't change it. Mija does not stop and runs toward the train. She reaches the corporation company and tries to talk to the receptionist but she was not listening to her. Then she breaks the door and enters the office. She was looking for her uncle in the office when she noticed Okja being loaded into a truck. They were sending it from there and the truck was gone when she comes downstairs. Mija does not lose courage and runs to get on the truck. She was calling Okja's name again and again. Okja, Okja, and it also hears her voice. Meanwhile, another truck is shown and there were two masked men inside it. They say to the truck man in which there was Okja, listen to us. We are not robbers or terrorists. Please come to halt. We have an urgent task for you. Okja's uncle and the truck driver were surprised to hear that. Who are they? The truck reaches a tunnel and the masked man stops the Okja's truck and they take it out. Then Mija calls Okja from a distance. Okja moves toward Mija as it sees her and runs from there while making Mija sit on it. They reach the road from the tunnel while running and then reach an underground mall. The masked men were also chasing them. The condition of Mija and Okja get worse while running and the masked men take them into the truck. They tell Mija they are ALF means from Animal Liberation Fund. They are animals lover and their task is to save animal if it is in any trouble. They saved Okja, that's why, and their group is doing this job for 40 years. They also expose the wrong people and their leader tells Mija they will send Okja to a lab. Then it will go through different experiments. Later it will be sent for the big competition. The leader tells there were many other animals made in the lab in that lab like Okja. It isn't easy to reach that lab. That's why they have to place a device in Okja's ear. Then they will send it to that lab. So they will read the experiments they will do on Okja. They will show it to the world. There was a rule in their company. If Mija will refuse, they will not send Okja to the lab. Mija says she wants to go back into the mountains with Okja. Okja. But the companion of the leader lies and says Mija is agree. He says she is ready for the experiment, and then they place the device in Okja's ear. Then they jump into the water while leaving Mija and Okja's there. The police arrives and the corporation was defamed because of all this. How this corporation is separating a girl from her friends. Seeing this, the CEO of the company makes a plan that we will make Mija meets Okja in the competition. Likewise, their company will not be famed and their reputation will become fine. Then we will do what we want. And then Mija's uncle, who is a worker here, he was taking Mija with him to New York as the company has ordered him, and the media was taking their pictures. So they will make Mija meet with Okja. Mija reads an English book on the plane for learning English. Then Okja is shown, who was sent to the lab, and there were another animal as well, but the doctor gets shocked to see an animal like Okja. They become happy. On the other side, the people of the ALF company also started recording. The doctor in the lab breed Okja, and the ALF group was watching this, and one of them says Mija was not ready for this experiment. I lied to you. Now the leader of this company hits that group member. He terminates him because those decisions were against their company. The doctor prepares Okja's meat for the other to taste. Everyone was shocked after having its meat that it was healthy and tasty as well. On the other side, Mija was forced to get ready, and the company head arrives, who was helping her and says, Mija, we have planned, so don't worry, we will save both of you. We will expose this corporation as we have all the recordings of the lab. And the company has started their event outside. Mija was brought there and announced that Mija will meet Okja. Okja does not recognize Mija, and the company has screened all the videos of the doctor of the experiments he has done in the lab. The people there become angry and they attack the doctor. Okja was also out of control and attacking Mija. Then the head of ALF hits Okja to save Mija. Then Mija stops the rod because she does not want her friend to harm. Mija sees Okja and says something in its ear, and the CEO of this company has lost everything. That's why she gives control of this company to her twin sister. Her name was Nancy, and she has approached to army and caused the army to catch the member of ALF. They were running to their truck while taking Mija and Okja. The officers were holding everyone one by one, and it seems like now Mija and the leader will be caught. Then the group member who lied that Mija agreed to the experiment bring the car there and saves Mija and his leader. The new CEO Nancy has stopped all the experiments with her sister. She has also closed the lab and ordered to the slaughter of all the animals. The super pigs will now slaughtered and sold for human consumption. Mija goes to the facility of this corporation at night. There were thousands of pigs, and Mija was searching for Okja, and the leader was also with her. Then Mija sees that Okja was taken to slaughter. She moves inside and sees the meat of super pigs being processed. She sees Okja and a man named about to end it, but she shows her picture with Okja. She was requesting him not to end it, and Nancy also arrives with her security guards. The security guards hold the head of ALF and his companion. Mija says, please let me and Okja leave, but Nancy says in anger, it is my property now. It is just a business, nothing else. Their meat is demanding in the market and their life is just money for us. The head of ALF was also requesting for them to let them go, but Nancy has given the order to end Okja. Mija asks her to stop and offers her to the gold pig that was given by her grandfather. Nancy gets shocked to see that gold pig. Then she deals with Mija and asks her security to drop them at their car safely. Mija and Okja brought out of the facility, and then two pigs sent their baby to Okja somehow. Their eyes were saying to save their kid. We will be ended, but please keep our kid with you. And seeing this, Okja hides the kid in its mouth. The time passes like this, and after some time, Okja and Mija are shown in South Korea. There was a baby pig with them at their home, and Mija was living with her grandfather. Mija has saved Okja after struggling hard, and this lovely movie ends here. Stay with us, stay connected, and thanks for watching.